Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So if you're using Openshot in Windows, there are a few things that you have to set up. Now, I have done videos on this before, and what I'm talking about here is setting up your Blender and Inkscape path. Now, recently there have been some issues with Blender, so I'm going to be going through how to do this again and also show you how to fix this problem that we have right now. And so whenever you go to your preferences, the default it's going to show for the Blender command path is Blender and Inkscape is Inkscape. Now, what are these used for? Well, they're used to do the titles and animated titles. So if you go here to titles and then go to title, you can just choose a template. And if you actually want to edit this, you would go to use advanced editor. But the problem is you actually have to set the Inkscape path. So that's the first one. And then similarly, we have animated titles. And here, you're going to have to set up the Blender path for version 2.78 or greater. And so you're going to have to download each one of these versions. So right now I am using Openshot version 2.44. For Blender, the most recent version is 2.80. And for Inkscape is 0.92.4. And so typically how you would set this up is first and foremost, you need to install all those programs. So obviously I have Openshot installed. And here it says 2.44. And now I could actually set the paths to these programs. So the first one I'm going to do is Inkscape, and then I'll go over to Blender because people are having issues with that right now. So you go to Browse, go to Program Files, and then you'll go to Inkscape, and then choose the EXE. So now the path is set. So now that the path is set correctly, you can now go to Titles right here, choose this, and whenever you say Use Advanced Editor, it will open up Inkscape, and you can edit the title right there. For serious YouTubers, save time and money with TubeBuddy, the premier tool used at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. Okay, so Inkscape worked there. So the next thing we want to do is the Blender path. So you go to Preferences, go Browse, Program Files, Blender Foundation, Blender, and then you'll need to look for the blender.exe file. And so now I have the path correct. And we'll try the same thing with animated title. And let's see if that works. So now you actually see the same error that it doesn't see like it's set up. And so this is a problem that people are experiencing with the new version of Openshot and with Blender. So here is the solution, at least the current solution. So I'm going to close this right now. So if you actually go to the Openshot blog or forum, you'll actually see something for Blender 2.80 doesn't work with Openshot. And there have been people who have talked about this issue. And so what you need to do, at least right now, is download a newer daily version of Openshot to make this work. And so what you need to do is go here to the downloads, and instead of downloading this version right here, you'll go to daily builds. And now you could download a newer version, something that's actually being worked on right now. So this is 2.44 dev 2. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to go ahead and download this. And I'm going to go ahead and install it. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and uninstall the current version that I have. Let's make sure that it downloads right there. See, there's dev 2. So I'm going to uninstall this one. So let's go ahead and uninstall that. Okay, where is it? Right there. So we'll uninstall. Hopefully I won't have to restart my machine, but let's see if that works. Okay, so it's removed. So now I'm going to go ahead and install this daily build version right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and install this. Okay. Okay, so now I've installed the program. So if I go here, okay, so let's make sure that we have the right version. So about, and it's 2.44 dev 2. So let's go ahead and set up these preferences again. Well, it's already good. It's already saved the preferences I set before. So let's see if Blender now works. Animated title, we'll choose that. And the thing is, this should work. And so the error didn't come up. The reason why I'm getting this is because I actually am running Windows 10 in a virtual machine. And so it doesn't have access to my graphics card. But that is the fix to this problem. And so that is the current fix for this problem. So if you actually download the daily build, then Blender should work within Windows. And hopefully once the daily build is done, they'll make this part of the main version. You won't run into this anymore, and it should be just the same as usual. Just set up your paths and everything should work. And so that is it for this video. If you actually had any thoughts on this, or maybe you're running into similar errors, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see my entire Openshot tutorial series, I will also leave that in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.